Hello everyone and welcome back to Date Everything. We paused right as we were about to start talking to Dante, and I figure, since we're already here, why not? Also, flame me out. Dante Bosco, I know what you are. A former Avatar voice actor. Let's go, yes sir, it doesn't have anything to do with pens.
Nah, it's like next to last. Read a book, bud. Let's talk about other ways to strike up relationships. Alright, take somebody you meet at a party, for instance. Maybe you work together, but in different departments. Or you have mutual friends, but you never hung out solo. Heck, maybe you even chatted before, have each other's socials and chat now and then, but you've only ever had a few interactions. Does that make you friends?
I don't think so, no.
Whew, alright, good. That's good
Okay.
that you know that. Sometimes others just automatically assume you're friends with somebody just off a few small interactions in real life or on socials. The parasocial paradox is real. Like, wanting to make friends is totally fine, right? But damn, nowadays there's objects that have whole dependencies on others who barely even know them. Kinda makes you think. Anyway, let's move on to the next part of the lesson. So, this begs the question, how do you go from being an acquaintance to friend, or maybe even beyond, to romance? Well, if you follow the way of the flame, it's all about investing in someone to understand them on a deeper level. Sure, you may have broken the ice, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna teach you how to melt that sucker down.
I'm ready, Sensei. Are you saying we should be melting icebergs?
Alright, another hypothetical situation. Let's say this acquaintance is a mutual friend, he's like in your hobby group or whatever. You happen to have a meeting and you want to be closer friends with them. So you sit near them. A topic comes up that you don't have much knowledge about, but they're extremely passionate about it. What do?
Actively not allowed to ask some questions along the way. Interject with funny observations on the topic. Actively not allowed to ask some questions along the way.
On the ball, showing that body language, that active interest. You may not understand everything about what they like, but you want to learn more because you're interested in what they have to say, and by extension, them. You're really getting the hang of this.
Hell yeah.
All right, nice job. That concludes our lesson. This is really fun. Have you got any questions for me before we go?
Sure, Dante, I love talking to you outside of school. No thanks for the lesson, teach. I'll see you next time.
Fired up.
Why are you so into love? What's your biggest pet peeve picking up somebody?
Damn, then, well, as you could probably tell from our lessons, it's this idea of being sleazy or douchey. As much as I love love, nobody owes anybody else a relationship. That's the biggest thing. You can say all the right things to somebody, but it means nothing unless you actually get to know them. It's the real jerks that don't bother with that and say whatever they can to get what they want. So, yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve, I guess.
Makes sense. I promise I won't be sleeping with you.
You're a good listener. Peace out, homie.
That was good. Okay. In between episodes, I took a break to think a lot about the fucking clue because it was driving me mad. The fucking clue. Embrace the night. A permanent shadow. And also, the game kind of maybe a little bit froze, so I had to restart anyway, or like reopen the game anyway. I didn't lose like very much progress. It was literally just I had to walk back up to Dante. So, but I took the chance to walk around, and I think I know where our shadow guy is now. But first, Dante has been instructing you on how to break the ice. Okay, so this is all still the same. Right, so I noticed this shadow is really well outlined. Like the shadow under keys here, that's pretty gray or like fuzzy. This one too. All the other shadows are pretty like fuzzy, except for the ones on like the window panes where it's just sun is directly streaming in. That changes throughout the day. But this shadow, there's no light source coming from behind the globe, so I think, yep, this should be it.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure.
Is that so? Let regret not fill your heart then. Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself, a terrifying amalgam of bones both human and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible, the shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here.
Hot. Sorry, this is
For
very good
I,
design.
XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX! Exclamation point.
Ah, right. Forgot he's also right.
See you.
Excuse me? Sweet handle.
Of course, I am darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra.
Umbra? Sure, I totally understand. Umbra?
Penumbra. I am the umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra. My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Thanks. This is a lot. Sign me up. Sign me up.
Yes! So tell me, Penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
I guess one of the shadows is wrong.
Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint?
Yeah, I need the hint.
Honest? I adore honesty and humanity. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What are you trying to accomplish? What do you mean?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
Oh, I hate that what you're doing. I love darkness. All I should keep the lights down.
You help my power grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
Like plathonically? Like romantically?
Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcomed. You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner. Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Armaments?
My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the great cataclysm.
I have so many questions.
Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark surge. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Ironic carrier special armor in the Great Cataclysm.
The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
What was his power? Let me guess, like Fear of the Darkness?
Like such a flimsy concept could be our undoing. It is an unexplainable force beyond reason, but that won't matter once I am at full strength. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Special armor.
I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade.
This track, his theme is fucking a banger. I love it.
But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
How do we find the armor parts?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
How do you get your full armor?
I descend into the Vanta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
Your moniker.
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia.
Fair.
And its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows.
What's the X's? What about the X's of 420?
Signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Ah, can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
The dark power?
Yes! I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
I don't see a difference. It's true, you look very mighty and sexy.
Oh, that's exactly the idea. I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely. Farewell.
Alright. Let's take a look at XXX Shadow Lord. You've been a peculiar being with the name XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX, and now refers to you by the name Penumbra. He's apparently been waiting for a worthy conversational partner to help him bring forth his armaments. He refers to a terrible time in the past only as the Great Cataclysm. It's all a bit overblown. As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Hark, for your greatest fears manifest in yours truly. Quiver XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX. This totally badass embodiment of darkness is an emperor of fear. The Nightmare Lord is being a mystery. No one can truly know him. He is the ultimate being, cannot be stopped. What do you mean you don't believe me? legs bands you wouldn't have heard of, just like neckties, voiced by Alex Lee. Yeah. Something about him is what I got spoiled on that I mentioned in the first episode. I think I'm not going to mention it, and I will probably, for similarly related reasons, not be interacting him with much this run, but I will do so on my own time.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's been going okay.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Wait, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Alright. Okay. So I guess that means that... Actually, I have no fucking idea what that means. But sure. I think I need to talk to Bobby again. If I remember correctly. Yes. Here they are.
For the last time, I don't have games on my computer.
I can literally see a game right there on the desktop.
Well, that's for me, not you. I work hard. I deserve a little self-care. Mama needs to play a little arachnid old maid every now and then to soothe her nerves.
Okay, I love this person already.
Hey, I got nerves that need soothing too.
From what? Pretending to run a criminal empire?
I'm not pretending. This is legitimate.
Sure, kid, sure. Oh, look, your friend is here.
Leave us alone. We got business to talk.
Sure, business.
Well, 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 look who made it. Welcome to the potential future home of the Pin family's crime paradise.
The office, really. My office. I'm not really getting criminal enterprise vibes from this place, if I'm being honest. My office.
Open your mind, baby. Criminal enterprises are way more than a guy in a trench coat selling you stuff in an alley. Any real mafioso's got an accountant and an office and a whatnot. Can't you see it now? Right there, on the desk, on a big shiny plate. Robert Bobby Pin. Legitimate business pin.
I like the legitimate part of going to you ask a question. Robert or some stuff if you're not taking over my desk. I like the legitimate part of going to you ask questions.
What? But the point of that is so they don't have to ask questions. Am I a business pin? Yes. Is that business legitimate? Also yes. It's real
enough.
simple, baby.
My legitimate business pen placard is answering all the questions everyone keeps asking.
But all right, if the nameplate ain't selling you on the vision, check this out. I call it funny money, honey. So we tell people I'm a finance pin. My scam HQ, the office, really sells people on the whole thing. I make a bunch of fake degrees and licenses and all that. They bring me the money. I take it. Then we tell them that I invested it, and it's totally making a bunch of money, and they just gotta be patient. Meanwhile, we get some more suckers, take their money, and give it to the old suckers. We just keep finding new suckers to keep the scam going. It can't fail.
It's called a Ponzi scheme. It don't usually end well. Only found will run out of suckers and not going to crash you down. Actually, you can don't have your other ideas. Only will run out of suckers and not crash you down. Don't let them call a Ponzi scheme.
What? You're telling me someone else has done this extremely brilliant and original scam already? That's impossible. There's no way.
Look it up sometime, you'll see.
No. A busy and successful gangster like myself doesn't have time for research.
That makes sense.
That's nerd shit. And time's money. Seems like the office just ain't gonna be the place for us. But hey, that's okay, baby. A gangster like me is flexible. So here's your hint for our next potential location. Darkness. Scary. Potentially completely locked. Spiders. In out, baby.
Okay, so potentially completely locked. That should be the attic then. And now I wonder if I can actually even get in there. Like, yeah, that's still locked. You live there so much they respect their right to be locked. Yeah, so I still have no idea how to get in there. I guess the only thing I can do is try and see if Freddy is available now. You're gonna talk to these objects again, try again tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow night I have to talk to Freddy. In the meanwhile, who have I not talked to that I could talk to? You know what, fuck it, stairs.
A distinguished beauty greets you with an elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful, but she's really selling it somehow.
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky in my old age. I'm working on it, mind you. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling.
Hello,
Airway
Stella.
calling.
I don't mind the creak, you'll tell me. You're a noisy old thing, aren't you? Good for you. I don't mind the creak, you'll tell me.
Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing? I appreciate the sentiment. Still, one step at a time, all right? Just in case. And step and step and step and step. At least, that's what they say.
One step at a time, that's a lot of steps. One step at a time.
That's the way. Step on through.
I got a big thick there. Can we take smaller steps? I'll be on my way then. Take some smaller steps.
Oh, but you've got to dream big, you know? Hustle, I believe is the word.
Hustle for what? Hustle has a couple meanings, I think. Hustle for what?
Self-sufficiency. You see? Well,
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the words. Eventually she sighs, plucking up the courage from somewhere within her.
truth be told, I'm starting a business.
She gives you a nervous but sweet smile.
Oh, I see. That's great. Congratulations. What kind of business? That's great. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, dearie. It's all a bit exciting. I've never really had a thing like this before. A project, a goal. Never really thought I would, truth be told. You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level.
I think I'm okay. Tell me more. Have you ever heard of a pyramid scheme?
I mean, I've heard about the pyramids. Beautiful things, always wanted to see them. Never had the time. Probably a little too late now, though, isn't it? Oh, no, I've gone off book. Oh, it all seems so much easier in the booklet.
Booklet? You read through a script? What's easier? Booklet?
They sent it to me when I signed up. Stella's Steps to Success. How to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive income and financial freedom, all from the comfort of your own home.
Aw, poor girls in a multi-level marketing scheme.
Stella pulls out a pamphlet from deep in her bag.
I memorized that part at least.
Like to just scrawled your name in front of some boilerplate text. I think you're being scammed, Stella.
Well, let's not get too dramatic. It's hard work, sure, but isn't anything? They even tell you that. Step 37. Not everyone will make it, but drive and passion are the fuel that fans the flame. Patience is a virtue, and success is for the virtuous. Doesn't that make you want to get to work?
Does it make you want to get to work? Speaking of work, I'm going to hurry. Sorry, Stella. It kind of does, actually. Does it make you want to get to work?
Yes, actually, it does. Make something of myself. Oh, I really have gone off track now, haven't I? Booklet or not, this is a mess. Look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday soon? Give me another shot. I'm still working on my nerves.
Yeah, okay,
And there
I'll
are
give you a scan.
really a lot of fancy words to learn. I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow.
Oh, Stella. I'd rather not take part in your pets game. I'll swing by when I can. I don't have the time. I'll see. Of course, Stella, I'm not worried. I'll swing by when I can.
Oh, you're a sweetheart, dearie. Thank you.
I love being encouraged to get scammed.
I'll do it to you on tights. Yo, yo, it's your boy, David Most. Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Great. Thanks, David. Always a pleasure. You met Stella, the creaky, perhaps a bit gullible staircase, who appears to be involved in a rather odd business. The thing that's odd about it is that it seems to be pyramid-shaped and scammy. Stella's been stepped on her entire existence, in work and love and everything. She's just never really realized it till now. Everyone uses her to get to where they need to be, but where they need to be is rarely with Stella. After settling for silent gratitude most of her life, Stella's stepping out on her own terms, recently aligning herself with the Airway as an affiliate ambassador. Determined to take back control, Stella's stepping up to the plate to control her own finances. You know, she's a little wobbly on her feet. Like structure, dislikes feeling left out. Voiced by Nancy Linari. Oh, Stella. I'm very sorry. Bobby Pin. Looks like the office is out as a location for the criminal HQ. They did give you a hint for where they'll be scouting next. Darkness, scary spiders. Huh, okay. I really need to find a key to the attic. I have no idea where it could be, though. Like, genuinely. Like, okay, how in the world am I gonna find a key? I guess I'm just gonna start fiddling with basically everything I can, trying to find it. Oh my god. But it's probably very annoying if you know where the key is, but I don't have a clue. And I don't know, like, if there's a specific datable I need to be interacting with that'll give me access to the key. Like, I know there is a character who is a key. Of course there is, I don't know how to find the key. Oh, man.
Are you thinking of leaving? It isn't anything to be ashamed of. It can be quite stifling in here.
Stay. Let me save first, and then I will do that, because this seems interesting. I don't want to... It might fuck me over, so... Okay, so I missed... Oh, there we go.
The outside world. It beckons. There could be any number of more exciting things out there to touch, taste, smell, and click on. Do you stay or leave?
Leave?
Without a second glance, you open the door and leave this tiny, tiny overworld.
Huh. I was just trying to look for the key.
And so you leave your home for the first time in what feels like weeks. Though the date theaters helped you find a bold way of meeting new friends, you figure that the world outside can offer a greater variety of people. You touch the grass outside your home, and it feels sweetly chill with dew. This feels like the best decision you could have made. You resolve to live a life outside, unconcerned with the silly espionage play you seem to have unwittingly found yourself in. And then, the very instant you feel safe, comfortable, and happy, David Most's band of data drones pinpoint your location. You peacefully give him his precious date theaters back, assured that they will be made available to the rest of the world, as soon as he finds a way to make them profitable. After all, what's the worst that could happen? Your life, unchanged, is full of wonderful things to do. The date theaters are simply someone else's problem now.
Yeah, okay, so this is just a bad ending. Wow. Let's have people realizing anything. Wow, okay, we will look at these credits again when we actually, like, do something. Yeah. Yeah, this is not it, so... Let's get back in there. I was just curious about where my key might be. Sorry, game. Jeez. Okay. So got it. Not in there. Alright, there's a whole bunch of shit in there. And some more shit in there. Where in the hell is this key? Oh, this is going to bother me forever. Until I find it. Okay. I have to wait till night for Freddy, and I am currently locked out of the attic. Because I cannot figure out where the key is. Oh! Maggie would probably be able to help. We'll talk to Dante first, because it seems like we are getting close to an ending with him. And then we'll talk to Maggie. Try and get some more rumor hints.
Hey, good timing, Emperor Nostradamus. It's time for your last lesson.
Already?
I've taken you through the different stages of the pickup, from breaking the ice to building a friendship. Now, it's all about learning how to navigate taking the next step from friend to lover. But before that, there's something I want to ask you, and your answer determines where we go from here. Why have you been coming to me for lessons all this time?
Ooh, okay, so this is going to determine what ending I want with Dante. I have to admit, well, I initially went to Dante because I really liked his design from what I saw in like pre-release shit. Just talking to him, I really do prefer him more as a friend. Like, he's really chill, and I think he's really good advice, but I don't want to complicate with that with romance. But also, he is really hot. But also, I love Dante Bosco's voice, but I can't get it out of my head, so I think I'm gonna go with I Want to Get You Know You Better.
Hell yeah, I'm glad. It's been awesome getting to know you too. This will be the final lesson. And it's gonna be about picking me up. That's right. You're gonna have to use all your new skills to learn how to make friends with me. And who knows? Maybe that'll kindle something even hotter. Ready?
Let's do it.
All right then, let me set the scene for you. We're in this house together. It's kind of magical. You just found me hanging around and you talked to me for the very first time.
Oh, shit. Hey, handsome, that jacket slays.
Oh, why thank you. It's pretty old actually.
It looks like it's more. So you know it's kind of chilly tonight. What'd you bring out of weather? Old is cool. Where'd you get it? Do you like the thrift?
Oh, you know what? I actually do. Maybe we can go sometime.
You okay, Dante?
Yeah, it's just... Truthfully, I'm kind of tired of this shit.
What? This was your idea.
I know. It's just that I really don't know what I should be expecting from you. At least from this anyway. Like, damn, you're literally showing me exactly what I've taught you, but it's kind of meaningless in its weird-ass roleplay scenario. I'm not feeling anything like when we're casually talking. I'm actually interested in you, and all you can do is theorize about what to do instead of actually doing it. It's like I don't know the first thing about true love. Only pedagogical pickups. I'm a big flaming fraud!
Stop it, Dante. You're not. Or tell me what love is to you. Tell me what love is to you.
Really? I mean, I'll tell you what I imagine. Love is supposed to make you feel warm and safe in the knowledge that somebody cares about you. And here I am. I'm giving out this advice because I want to make sure other people are able to find love. But it's so hard when I've never even really had it for myself. Maybe it's just who I am. I give out a lot more warmth than people sometimes give me.
I get what you mean. What's the best way somebody like me can show you love? Well, I think I happen to think you've been super helpful. What's the best way somebody... Actually, I know what I just said, but I am kind of changing my mind a bit.
Basic shit, you know? Being attentive, being interested in what I'm about and what I'm into, and like, you know, Oh, I see. You're doing exactly that! Damn, like you really have been listening to what I've been saying. You've been interested in what I've been talking about. You've been asking me questions, observing me, sharing interests, and respecting the boundaries of our student-teacher acquaintance. Holy shit! The pupil has become the master. Thank you. I think we're really building a bond here. You're a wonderful friend. And dare I say it, maybe something more? Why don't you come kiss me and we'll find out?
Dante leans in, pressing his lips to yours in a red-hot kiss. You wish you could stay in this moment forever, but...
Ouch.
Are you okay?
Yeah, ooh, hot.
You know it.
Yeah, I was able to get... When I thought about it, first I was able to get it out of my head. Secondly, getting a love ending with a character does not mean I have to choose him as the single only character I have love with. A love ending with. Like, I can do what I want. And I like Dante's design. I like his character. That last conversation really changed my opinion from going from friend to something more. So I'll take it. And that gave me some sass. Well, that was beautiful. Alright, now that we've done that... Maggie.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the date theaters at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Oh, okay.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Fair. Alright. Jump scare. Oh, hello, best character in the whole goddamn game. Are you sure about that? Nah, dog, you were straight trash. Hello, best character in the whole goddamn game.
Damn straight. Watch this!
Oh, she gave me some charm automatically.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Thank you. Got any more? I'm charming enough. Thank you.
Welcome. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC, and I'm your reward.
I didn't buy the DLC. It's pretty expensive. Okay, reward me up, baby.
Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed.
Jesus
And
Christ.
you will be amply rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Okay.
Amply.
Oh, I'm liking this series. No thanks, I'm full. Actually, I do like nerd and I love the data tips. No thanks, I'm full.
Playing it slow, huh? I love it. I'll keep my assets nice and far away from you, so that when you earn them, you'll know that you've been a very good boy. See you later.
Listen, I'm sorry that it's not really doing anything for me, but thank you for the chat. Oh my god, okay. Dante, you're on fire. Dante has fallen in love with you. And then Lucinda Lavish. Your conversation with another dateable was hijacked by Lucinda Lavish, the most impressive character you've seen, at least according to her own words. She gave you 5 charm points, although was it a bribe? Essentially the most valuable character in the entire game, which only begs one question. What is a Lavish anyway? The only way to find out is to keep speaking down. There seems to be no trace of her in the house at all. Likes luxury, dislikes lollygagging, voiced by Sarah Matticelli. Wow. Incredible. Okay, I'm getting a message on Discord.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
How do you know all this? Do you trust me to do this? I'm just an average nobody.
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Date Viators.
That's awesome. Prove it. Yeah, I basically guessed that.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Got it. Okay, yeah, so I just have to interact with things and then Lavish will just show up. Alright, well, I still need to get Rumor Head to try and find this goddamn key.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
Well, they're a couple of your best-known cases. More than modest. They're a couple of your best-known cases.
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That was you? I was missing a sock? That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Unless I'm going to the bottom of it. Who are you talking about exactly?
Check your rumors app if you don't know who I'm talking about. That's what it's there for. In theory, at least. I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
That sounds useful. Really? Where do they all come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
Probably my dog's hair.
You and I both know you don't have a dog, dear. It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were, in fact, the culprit.
No getting around to you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Huh. Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
But
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
if it looks like face trails back, if you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
I'm gonna start giving me whatever clues you have. What are you waiting for? Clue me in.
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Start with the paper. When we say interesting initials, let's have a chat with Dorian. Start with the paper. Where's the
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Huh. Let's dip a corner of it in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's taste it.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Huh. Let's try cutting with scissors.
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Try burning a small piece.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's see what other clues you've got.
What should we look at next?
Huh. What initial was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
The first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Huh. Indeed. Thanks for your help, Dorian.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
I don't know a Mitchell, but it's gotta be him.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now. And the paper. It's gotta be rice paper. You did it. You helped me crack the case without even knowing the suspect at all.
Let's take it to you, Maggie. Guessing is my strong suit.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
Maggie, I would love nothing more. I think for now we should just stay friends.
Oh, of course, I understand. Keeping it professional is my preferred option. Hence why I was so careful to probe the idea of a love relation around you.
Sorry. Sorry, Maggie, but I'm not into women. Okay, it's evening now. We're getting closer tonight. That did not, in fact, give me any further progress towards finding this mysterious key that is haunting me. What do I wanna try next? This key is going to be the death of me. Oh my god. Let's... There's so many different options. It's like easy to have choice paralysis where I'm like, some of these things some of the guys I vaguely know about, some I don't. And so I'm like, maybe I should go for the ones I don't know more than the ones I do. But also, there's some ones I know that I am interested in. So it's a puzzle. But I think this puzzle can be saved for next time. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time for more Date Everything, or hopefully I'll decide what I want to do before, or who I want to talk to before we talk to Freddy. So, goodbye.